Hi guys, welcome. Just finished the workout. Come inside. As you can see, we've got the assault bike out, we've got the rower out, and we've got the Ski Erg. And let's have a look up here. My Myzine still cranking away. We're still at 120 odd BPM at about 377 cals. How long have we been going for? It's not a big workout today, but there you go. We're just around 26 minutes. So, what do we do? So Friday's always been a place that we do the Friday 300, and we haven't done it for the last couple of weeks in the, let's call it the traditional sense. So this week we got back into it, but after yesterday's, let's call it capacity intervals and some nasal breathing attempts, we thought we'd go back onto the machines again today. Always good just to do something a bit different. So we did 300 calories for the workout. We started on the Ski Erg. I'll post it up in the stories. You'll see that we simply hit around the 25 to 27 strokes a minute. We were aiming to go under 30, and we were aiming to keep it around the 850 to 900 calories per hour to get this done, and get it done in roughly the 8-minute mark. From there we simply jumped onto the rower, same sort of thing, setting a standard pace. So I was rowing or pulling, stroking as you would call it, at around 18 to 19 strokes a minute, and we were keeping the calories slightly above 950, so between 950 to 1000 or thereabouts, so roughly a calorie every stroke and a half to 2 strokes, depending upon how consistent we were. And then we jumped onto the final piece, onto the assault bike, and that's probably the hardest thing to get calories on. Whilst we can get them quickly by simply sprinting and being completely knackered, that's not the aim of today. The aim of today is to be a fairly easy workout, but one that still challenges, and as you can see, gets enough of a sweat going, particularly in the eyeballs. So again, we're simply sat at around the 60 to 61 RPM, which means that we're around 12 to 15 calories on the bike, just consistent every minute. So that brings those 100 calories on the bike at around the 9-minute mark. Again, all up and done, animal together, a little sip of water in between, and off you go for your 100 calorie rounds. And we're done. As we're done all up, it's now 28-minute mark. We're done at about the 24-minute mark, 25-minute mark. Now, if you're doing this at home and you don't have the luxury of having the machines, then it's easy. Break it up into 8-minute intervals. 8-minute intervals, allow yourself a 1 to 2 minute rest in between, and simply go. Do whatever the exercises are. So if you don't have a ski erg, skip. Okay, just skip. You don't have a rowing machine, but you want to get something that's got a little bit of the pull and the leg drive, then you know what? You can actually do burpees. You don't have to kill yourself. You can simply get down. You've got to use your legs to get down. You've got to use your legs to jump up. You've got to use your arms to push. And again, it's slightly different than the pull. Or alternately, you could go, I'm going to go for 100 push-ups. So I'm going to get a completely, I've got a pulling motion with my ski, and I can change that to an upper body. Instead of the pulling here, I can then change it into a pushing motion and get 100 push-ups. On your knees is fine. Just do full hips, chest to the floor, hand release, back up and go for your 100. Give yourself an 8-minute time cap. And again, if you don't have the bike, then again, pick anything that you know is going to be, an activity that is going to keep your whole body going. So as I said to you, it could be as simple as, it could be shuttle runs up and down. It could be jogging in the squat. It could be simple shadow boxing and do an 8-minute round. You're not talking about smashing yourself, there's the time going. I'm simply saying that stay in that steady state where your heart rate is elevated. Shuttle runs is a good thing. You could change it, run down, you could do walking lunges or whatever, but simply do something to get your body moving. That is today's workout. Now, I didn't post yesterday's video up because yesterday was a simple interval one. So for those who are following, you'll know where to find it, and you'll see what we simply did is we used the same machines plus the treadmill yesterday, and we did 1-minute intervals at, say, 60 to 70%. So trying to stroke out on the Ski Erg at around the 145 to 150, trying to keep it below the 140 to 135 or thereabouts on the here. Trying to keep the bike at around 66 to 73 RPM, and then on the treadmill sitting at a 12 or a 14k an hour pace. 1 minute on, 15 seconds off. Repeat the 4 machines 6 times through, and you're done in half an hour. That's it. My name is Dom. I do need to now go and roll and do hammies and quads and glutes, because this is second day in a row for this type of activity. Enjoy, like, subscribe, tell a friend. Any questions, comment below. That's it. I'm out.